Hey you guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we're doing a little, I won't say different, but we're gonna do a skincare video today. Um, like I was gonna film this video kind of late this week because I wanted to braid my hair. As you can see, my sides were finally long enough for me to braid the side of my head, but I have not, I have not dipped my braids yet because I am planning on curling the ends, which I keep. And I'm not using the Jerry Curl rollers. I'm going to be using my Flexi rods. I keep them in this little bag right here, so I might not show that part. But I always do like a real in-depth skincare routine on Mondays and on Thursdays. So we're actually going to do that today. Um, I'm going to basically completely do my skincare today, and then I'm going to wax my brows on Monday. So in the last video, I mentioned to you guys when it came down to, I basically did like a whole face of elf, almost a whole face of elf, elf, elf cosmetics. Um, I mentioned how skincare is really, really important in watching what you intake into your body. So I'm like on a whole healthcare journey for myself. Um, and if you're interested on what I'm going to be doing, if you want to watch my journey, let me know and I'll record it. But you have to, let me know if you're interested. Anyways, so we're going to go ahead and jump into my skincare. And some of the stuff, it's repetitive. Some stuff, like this right here, it is completely empty. There is nothing left. So I do have to open me up another one. I do take my skincare kind of seriously on the 2 days every week. I know this intro is kind of long, but I wanted to explain myself to you guys. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so the first thing I want to do when I'm going in with my skincare, where is my bottle? If I have makeup on or something, I always go in with this Lancome Paris Biofacial Double Action Eye. This is for your eyes, so eye makeup remover. But I I use this also for whatever makeup is on my face completely. I'll put it all over my face, rub it in, work it through, rinse it off, and then I'll do it again. But I don't have any makeup on my face today, so I won't be doing that. You guys, I've been using this probably for the past year. I can't tell you what number bottle this is, but I do have another bottle ready to go. I am still using, or if you're new here, hey, I'm Chanel. Thank you so much for coming by. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't. Um, I've been using, and this item you can find, I believe, at Walmart too, but at Target. I'm using this brand right here, their face wash. So let me go ahead and let you guys know my skin type. If you're new here, I have combination oily skin, depending on the year, uh, depending on the time of year. Let me get that correctly. Um, but I have noticed a little changes over like the past 4 months to 6 months of my skin just from changing a few things. So yeah, so the first I'm going to do is go in with this. And if you're not new here, you guys know I use these. Okay, I use these to clean my face with because of the fact that my pores are so enlarged. But I never mentioned this to you guys, but a year ago when I went to my little brother's wedding, back in Cali, me and my mom and my one of my sisters, we stopped at Walmart and I picked up this towel. Okay. I know, regular towel, little hand towel on this side, but on this side here, it's like little grooves. You guys can see this. The little grooves. And it's like a body exfoliator towel. I use this for my face, only my face. Um, so yeah, I've been using this going back and forth between these two for the last year. And when I bought this towel, it was only 99 cents. I think this towel is like $3 or $4 now. So picked it up at Walmart if you're interested. Just one. This one is too much anyway. We're doing a mask. So by the time you see me remove this mask, or by the time I come back and this mask is removed, probably already curled my hair. But we're gonna. This is the first time I'm using this mask. This mask here is the I Do Care Cookie O Glow Purifying Mask with cocoa powder. This is what it looks like. And I will be trying this one out. Hopefully, I am not allergic to it because if I am, I'm going to have to get Benadryl. And y'all, did y'all know that Benadryl has this one? Like, I didn't know Benadryl had that one. I found mine on Amazon. So I'm just gonna take it. It came with this little spoon too. It also came with a headband, which I should probably put on. So as you can see, I got the whole mask on my face. By the time you guys see me again, like I said, I will have this curled. This will be off, and I probably would have changed my clothes because I'm gonna get in the shower and remove it. So I'll see y'all in a sec. I hope you guys can hear me and see me. It's still kind of steamy in here, but as you can see, my mask is off. I did add my little. I don't know if you guys can see them. I did add my little rollers in. They in there. They're gonna stay overnight. By the way, I got work tomorrow. So as you can see, this is my face. This is how my face is currently looking. I try to do a mask at least once a week, and it's normally a mud mask because I have oily skin, but I moisturize my face very heavily. So as of right now, I'm going to show you what I do after I wash my face every day. Not really in the morning. In the morning, I just wash my face, rinse it, and then put on a moisturizer. That's all I do in the morning. But I am going in with, I don't have another toner open. And this is like my second one. I believe I showed you guys this before, but I finished that one. Um, this is the St. Ives AHA Exfoliating Toner. It's a rose scent. I know I already exfoliated my face, but this is the toner I use. And one sec. So normally I will go in with these um, cotton facial cotton swabs, right? But lately, y'all, those are the only ones I have left. I have no more. Um, if you guys don't follow me, don't know, I do have an online store. There's no hair care, no nothing in there. Bonnets, if anyone asks, it's a request. If you would like me to make bonnets, I will make bonnets. It's a whole handmade sewing online store. I'll leave the link for it down below. These are not up there yet, but they will be. I make reusable um, toning pads, basically. Um, I just haven't posted them up there yet. But I just use a reusable one, and I put some of my toner on there. So the front is a different shade than the back. The back is just black. I do have like another one like bumblebees and honeycombs. That's the set I got. And I just use one. And I try to do the toner every night to make sure I get all the dirt and grime and pollution out of my skin. I do my whole décolleté and chest area and underneath as well, but we're not going to show all that, okay? Let's get that part. This is what it looks like afterwards. I know it's kind of nasty, but I have like a little a little bag that I put my used ones in, and I tie up the bag. I like double knot it or triple knot it, and I just throw it in the washing machine. Um, but yeah. So then after I put my toner on, I try to, well, see, this toner dries down pretty fast. So, and like my skincare, y'all, super, super, super simple. And I mean super simple. I'm currently using the Ordinary Aloe 2% NAG 2% solution, whatever this is right here. Hope you guys can see that. If not, I just told you what it is. It's the one that the very first word is aloe. Down here, that's the one I am using. And I just recently started using this one. This is the Good Molecules Hyaluronic Acid Serum right here. Now, if I'm not mistaken, you guys, Good Molecules is a black owned brand. If I'm not mistaken. So I just take with a little dropper. Okay, for those of you that don't know, I will be 40, okay? 40 next year. In January, I will be 40. And one thing I remember my grandmother always taught me was your hands tell your age, your hands and your ears, and your neck too. So I make sure whatever I put on my face, the excess goes on my hands, on my ears, on my décolleté and chest area. So I know how a lot of people felt when I first did this review and brought my true feelings about this item right here. Um, so you guys, I still have a subscription for this, but I currently stopped it because I think I have a whole nother one. And this sucker, like, I don't use it every day, and I definitely don't use it twice a day. But this is my second jar, and you know how some containers only have like this amount, the circle amount, and that's it? No, this is filled all the way around in the square. So you get a lot of product. And honestly, lately I probably use this cream underneath my eyes probably like once or twice a week, okay? Let's just be honest. I'm tired. I'm kind of lazy sometimes, and I don't want to put on night cream. I mean, eye cream. I just don't want to. Give me a moisturizer, put it all over my face, call it a day. So there we go. There is my under eye cream. And I make sure that I do this every Thursday. Now, my night cream, you guys, super easy. Sometimes it's not all about getting the most expensive stuff like this. Sometimes it's not about most expensive stuff, the brand names. Sometimes the cheap stuff work better than that, okay? We going in with this brand right here, and this is their PM Facial Moisturizing Lotion. It's ultra lightweight, so it doesn't make your face feel heavy at night. I know like people got 12 and 15 and 8 and 10 whole skincare routine. Y'all, it ain't like that over here. So that is basically all I put on my face. Um, the other tip I want to give you guys is whenever you're doing your skincare, of course, at a certain time of night, try not to drink. I say this and like kind of condemning myself. Y'all, try not to drink caffeine after a certain time. Do I listen to myself? No, I could drink caffeine at 10 o'clock at night, be asleep in 30 minutes. Like, anyways, but the more water intake you drink, which is not always entirely true, but it helps to push out the toxins out your skin. I say that because it depends on the age. Like, you're a teenager, y'all got if y'all didn't know, I got three teenagers, okay? I got three boys. And they're currently in that stage where it doesn't matter how much water they bring. They just all over the face. So, I got to help them out. But a lot of that has to do with what you intake has to do with your skin. Um, Not just at the climate you live in, how much pollution you're in, your work conditions. We're not going to talk about mine. But anyways, I just want to come on here and show you guys my skincare routine. Super easy, super basic. Um, I just want to do the skin. I didn't want to do the whole hygiene situation. We want to do the whole hygiene. I'm not videoing myself in the shower. I'm sorry. That's just my private time. That's my private time. But I'll show you guys all the oils and lotions and all the other good stuff I use. I'll show you guys what I use for oral care and stuff like that. Just let me know. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll talk to you guys again soon. Bye.